Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's Frugal Grocery Haul. I feel like we were just talking prices. Thank you all for your understanding with the technical glitches. I know some of you noticed, and my last video was up a little late. Technology, got it fixed, and hopefully sound is better on this one. My editing software, it was fine when I edited, but every time I upload, it suddenly increased the volume as the video went on. So strange. Thanks for noticing and pointing that out. Those of you who caught that early on, and the rest of you, thank you for waiting so I could get that fixed. So let's talk groceries this week. I found some good deals. I am starting to shop the sales and stock up this month. I love November sales. I went to Sam's, did some stocking up, shopped the Kroger sales. There are some good ones and different ones this week. And I'm trying something new as a new way to get a couple free groceries and try some things. So we'll talk more about that. So lots to talk about, as well as plans for Thanksgiving and some of my recipes. But let's go ahead and just get to all the groceries first, and then we'll chat more after I show you all the things. Did a quick run to Sam's after school with the kids and picked up a couple things for teachers' parties and just some of our monthly purchases. Tortilla chips, we really like these. They are nice and sturdy. It is $11.98 for that big box. Comes in 2 sleeves. Same with the potato chips. We found these are just a good basic potato chip, $2.98 a bag. Grabbed a 2-pound bag of the broccoli florets. Those are $4.77 right now. Cream cheese has dropped down a little bit in price. It is actually $7.27 or $1.21 for the block. Now, watch for sales. Right now, we are going to start seeing more sales on cream cheese, but I just divide this myself, and it works very well for us. If you can find the individually wrapped blocks cheaper, go ahead and stock up for sure. Sour cream, monthly purchase, $5.54. Still out of cottage cheese at our Sam's. I know, crazy. Restock chocolate chips for baking. I'm watching for sales, but this is the best deal right now. 72 ounces is $15.98. Works out to $2.66 a bag, even cheaper than Walmart or Aldi generic. So grabbed one of those. Whipped topping for our Saturday morning pancakes. It is $8.56 for 3 of those, or for pie if you need it, $2.85 a container. Parmesan cheese is on instant special this week. It was $5.98. So basically it works out, you think, you're getting 3 8-ounce jars, so $2. That's a great price for that cheese. And then the Ritz crackers are also instant special. I think we're going to see some good deals on Ritz. So I just bought 1 box right now. It is $8.28, which works out basically to $2.07 a box. Plus you get 2 extra stacks, honestly, in that. So for all of these grocery purchases here, it was $75.44. I feel pretty good with those prices and the things I grabbed there. Let's look at Kroger and what I bought this week with the sales. All right, our Tyson chicken was buy one, get one free. I have 3 packages because we already ate one for dinner. By the time I'm filming this, it worked out to $2.25 a pound, way cheaper than ground beef. So we're just eating more chicken right now. Grab those packages. Grapes were $3.99 for the 3 pounds. It was all varieties, but the green were the firmest, and I really like really firm grapes on those. Pasta sauce, this was a great deal. The Kroger sauce was 99 cents. That can be a great donation item too. So I grabbed the marinara. I noticed that one doesn't have any sugar in it anyways. And then I'm hoping to see some lower prices, but it's $1.99 for the powdered sugar and brown sugar, so cheaper than Aldi and Walmart right now. I did go ahead and grab 2 more bags of each for my holiday baking. I had a Kroger coupon for a free thing of peanut butter, so I got this natural one. I do really like this one, and I know I've showed some of you this before. It is just peanuts and salt, and I really like that one. My kids happened to notice this was buy one, get one free. They like these Cheetos, real cheese, no artificial flavors. They do taste really good. So it worked out to $2.10 a bag. So at that price, yes, I said we could get those. We also grabbed these oyster crackers. They were $1.25 each, and the sale is going on through the end of the month. I did check on the shelf tag. I do a dill oyster cracker recipe where you shake them up with ranch and seasonings. I figure I'll do that around the holidays because that was a great price. Needed some toothpaste, $4.99, but then I had a $4 off 2 coupon. So it basically made each of them $2.99, which that was a great deal for that one. Budding beef, my husband likes to roll these up with cream cheese and do some dried beef balls, so I grabbed a couple of those at 85 cents just to have them around for the holidays. Butter, I am still hoping butter is going to go lower, but it was $2.99 for the Lance of Lake, pretty comparable to the everyday price. It's a couple pennies cheaper actually at Sam's, but I did go ahead and buy 5 pounds of the butter. That's the limit this week with the weekly deal. So just wanted to start getting a head stock on restocking butter. And then the Kroger frozen potatoes were $1.99. I have not replaced my upright freezer, so I'm still trying to fit everything into 2 little freezers that are above my fridges. So I didn't buy a ton, but I did restock some of our French fries. It was not all the French fries, interestingly enough, but all the seasoned ones were included, and then the tater tots as well. Also the O'Brien potatoes if you do a potato casserole. And then this is something new. I had just seen this deal, and it's through Living Social or Living, I'll check the name on that. And we'll talk more about this in a minute. But if you buy all these things, you're paying full price to try some new, supposedly better for you products that they are promoting or new things. But then you can get rebates up to 100% back within pretty quickly. So I'll explain all this again in a minute. But this was the Zico coconut water, organic coconut water. It was $3.99. And then this one, the pudding, was $2.99 there. The salad was on sale, and it was $4.50 for this one. And then the Athenos feta cheese with tahini. Here it's that. It's a little bit of spice. You can see not a ton on there. And this was, I believe, $4 too. So all of these things I bought because they were going to be completely free after the receipt. And it worked actually pretty seamlessly. So yes, I'll tell you exactly how that worked out when I do receipts here in a minute, along with totals. So that's everything I got at Kroger. I did do an order on Amazon to redo some foundation. I'm having trouble finding this shade in Rimmel, but I was able to find 2 there, and it was just over $10 for the 2 tubes as it spins around. So that's everything I bought at Kroger. There are a couple more weekly deals, and I forgot to grab a couple things as I was shopping. So let me show you the Kroger ad and what deals are going on this week. Here's the Kroger ad running now through November 18th. This will get us close to Thanksgiving. And yes, we have turkey for 49 cents a pound when you do buy at least $25. That's pretty easy to do. An amazing deal for a turkey if you have freezer space. You don't just have to eat it now. Some of the other deals here, let's see. We've got our 4 times fuel points on Friday purchases. This varies around you. We have a 3-day sale this weekend going Saturday through Monday. Spiral smoked ham at $1.69, also a good deal here for meats. Some sausages at $2.99. French fried onions of $2.50 for 6 ounces. We've got our pineapple and cranberry sauce, that if you like that, for $1.50, and then some coffees at $6.99. The rest of the deals are going all week. Honeycrisp apples, $1.49. Ground beef, $4.99 a pound is the sale price now. Yikes. Sold in a 3-pound package. We have Tyson buy one, get one free. All the chicken, all the different varieties. So yes, that's why I grabbed that deal. Frozen potatoes, $1.99. Love this deal. Some of you have it as part of your weekly deal. For us, it was not an amazing deal. Wanted to grab some of those, of course. We've got cereal, $1.99, including Chex. So that's a good deal if you need to make Chex Mix. Progresso soups and oyster crackers, 4 for $5, so $1.25. Breyer's ice cream or frozen fruit. I had missed that one earlier, $2.99. Cake mixes, 4 for $5, $1.25, as well as some of the Big K Pop, $4.99 when you buy 4 for that deal. So it basically works out to $10 for a 24-pack. We've got some Lipton tea and Dots pretzels going on, and then our weekly deals. A couple of them are the butter, pizza, Lunchables, and our Hostess things. I'll show you the scan sheet in a second. Flipping over to the back, we've got the highlighting of lower prices. I'm getting more used to seeing those tags. Don't know about you. Flip it over again here, and we've got some of our veggies. Cheese, 3 for $5, so $1.67. Still a good price, not as low as it gets, but decent here. We've got more cranberry sauce and stovetop, $1.69 each. Pepperidge Farm at $3 each. Some of their Kroger dips and dressings, $1.99. Canned sweet potatoes right there, and that is a 40-ounce size there of those yams or sweet potatoes. Cake Pops, that is new. Haven't seen that before. Broth and gravy, $1.99, and then your wines for entertaining. We also have a couple more deals on produce. Those were the grapes that we had on sale for us. Bags of lemons, $3.99 for 8 pounds of jumbo potatoes. We've got boneless pork loin at $1.99 a pound, also a good price for meat there. Our roast has been pretty pricey because sale price is $8.99 a pound. Yikes. Bacon, $4.99 a pound on all those things. And then a couple other of our meats and bakery items. Couple more deals in my ad. We've got Entenmann's, buy one, get one free. Chips, 3 for $10. Here's 99 cents for the pasta sauce or the broth. Those are good stock-up deals. $2.50 for your lemonades or tea. $2.49 for your cream cheese or Reddi-wip. And then some of your baking deals. Our spices are buy 2, get 1 free. Compare prices. It's just going to depend based on what you buy. We've got Carnation Instant Evaporated Milk, $1.69. Flour went back up, $2.39, as well as your marshmallow cream. Margarine, pumpkin, brown sugar, powdered sugar, $1.99. Mini chocolate chips or whatever Kroger ones you like, $3.99. Croissants and puff pastry, $3.99. And Pyrex, buy one, get one half off. So those are your deals that you're going to find at Kroger this week. Let's take a quick look as I pull it over here at the scan sheet. These are your weekly deals. You can use up to them 5 times each in one transaction. Pickles, $2.99. Bacon, fully cooked, $2.99. Pepperoni, $2.99. Hummus, $4.99. Deli lunch meat, $2.99. That's the Oscar Mayer there, as well as the Lunchables we already saw. Non-dippers at $4.99. Toilet paper and quilted tissue, $5.99. We've got some brawny paper towels at $5.99. Multi-packs of chips, $7.99 for 20 bags of those. Different pies. We have the Edwards as well as some of the other pies I was seeing, $4.99. So that's a good stock-up price. Crackers, forgot to grab those at $1.99. Some of our Hostess snacks and cereals. There we go. Mayo, $3.49. Palm olive, $1.79. That's a good deal. Here's the other pies. Palm Marie Callender or Dolly Parton, $4.99 as well. Butter Price at $2.99. Crescents at $1.79 for your cinnamon rolls too. Red Baron, $2.99. Cat food. We've got some candles, Dove soap there, Celsius, Gerber mints, and Crest toothpaste. You can clip the digital coupons or use the scan sheet this week if you want to grab some of those deals. So there were a couple things in the ad that I had missed, like the crackers. Actually, the kids and I stopped back at school and bought the oyster crackers and the chips after school because I forgot that too. Shopping at 6 a.m. works nicely. It gets it done before I get the kids up and before I go teach school. But I just missed a couple deals, and that happens. Some of those deals, like last week, I wanted to go back for the flour for $1.25, and it just didn't happen. But here's the thing about deals. Sometimes we get them, sometimes we don't. Even we might look around us and go, you know, there's a lot of stores that have all these deals. I really wish I had them, or timing doesn't work out, or it's sold out. And sometimes we just don't get the deals we want. But you know what? Sales always come around again. And if our budget doesn't allow right now, sometimes we wait for a better sale. We wait for the next sale. Sometimes we move things around and play around with it so we can do some stocking up, which is what I am trying to do in November because I just want to take advantage of all the deals. All right, so totals this week. Sam's was $75.44 for those things that I bought there. Amazon, $10.68, and then Kroger. Kroger started out for everything on this counter. It was $92.58, but then I did this social nature thing, and this was how it worked. So let's see. The salad was $4.50 originally, and it was 100% cash back, so I got that. And then I was checking prices. The feta cheese was $4, and I like feta. I don't normally do seasonings, but again, it's totally free, so I'm going to give that a try. And then grabbing these here, the Zico coconut water, and I'm not necessarily a huge fan of coconut water, but I do like coconut. We'll give it a try. Again, this was $3.99, and the chocolate puddings were $2.99. So the way it works is this is through social nature. And I had seen someone talking about this recently. You can qualify for a lot of offers. They are at Walmart, they are at Target, at Kroger, at Meijer, at Sam's, a lot of different places. Some of them are completely free, meaning you get your cash back 100%. Some are 50% off, and that seems to be the variety of offers that I've seen. So you clip it on their website. It's not an app right now. You clip it on your website, you come home, you upload the receipt, and within 2 hours of uploading it, it was approved. And then you get an email that confirms the cash back within, they said, 24 to 48 hours. And at that point, you can decide if you want payout via Venmo or PayPal or however you decide to cash it out. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract that. It was $15.48 for those groceries. So I will subtract that from my total, which means my Kroger haul then was $77.10. I will keep you posted on this social nature thing. Like I said, this is still new for me. I'm figuring it out right along with you, but the chance to get some free groceries, I know you guys are all about this and you will want to check it out too. I will leave a link below so you can see if it's worth it and what qualifies for you around your stores. I know it's something I definitely want to pay attention to. Would this have been on my list normally? No. But for being completely free, am I going to take advantage of it? Yes. Yes, I am. That salad will be a great lunch tomorrow when I am teaching. So after all the shopping this week at Amazon, at Kroger, and at Sam's, my total now for the month is at $214, which I did have a slightly higher budget this month because I rolled in what I had saved last month. And it means I have $370 left to spend for the second half of this month. I'm feeling good about that. We are not hosting Thanksgiving. We're actually traveling every other year. We get together with my family. And so we'll be traveling and I will be taking some breakfast things, some desserts. Maybe I'll do, I think my mom's doing potatoes. My sisters, my brother, like everyone chips in and does things. And with teaching this year, everyone's like, you just come, and I probably won't be baking as much as I normally do. And then when we come back, we will try to see some of my husband's family here right after Thanksgiving. So we'll get to see a little bit of both sides of the family, which is great. All that to say, again, I am not hosting. Our freezer, I have not replaced my extra upright freezer. Turkey is on an amazing special right now. Such a good deal. I am going to try to get one, I think, if I can figure out how to make room in the freezer space that I have and make that work. Like the butter right now, I can just keep that in the fridge. It's totally fine. I think there's some ice cream the kids will happily finish up for me. And if I rearrange, I should have room for at least one turkey because it is such a good price right now with all of the meats. Go ahead, and if you have space, this is such a good way to save money. Take advantage of those deals and stock up now. All right, so that's it for me this week. Those are the deals, the things I'm trying, what I found, kind of my plans going forward. What are your plans for the month shopping? Are you hosting or not? Thanks as always so much for joining me here every week and sharing the deals. You know I love talking good deals with you. Oh, butter. Yes, $2.99. That's pretty close to the everyday price I am seeing at Sam's. I am still hopeful and optimistic that it's going to drop lower. Our Aldi is at $3.49 though. So I decided to go ahead and take advantage of that $2.99 deal because that is a good price for butter. That is as low as the sales we were seeing last year. That is as low as they ever got. I still am hopeful we're going to see $2.49. A couple of you have seen $1.99. Let me know the butter price. Keep me posted on that, where you are and what prices you're seeing. But for now, $2.99 in Northern Indiana is currently our best price. All right, thanks for joining me as always and talking all the deals. Can't wait to hear what you found this week. See you guys soon.